How to face failure. Failure is something everyone meets in life. It happens when things don't go the way we want. Maybe you fail a test, lose a game, or don't get a job. It feels bad, and sometimes you want to stop trying. But failure is not the end. It's a part of growing. In this article, I will tell you how to face failure. You can feel okay about it, learn from it, and try again. With simple steps, failure can make you stronger. First, know that failure is normal. No one is perfect. Even famous people fail. For example, a big writer like J.K. Rowling wrote a book, but many people said no to it at first. She didn't stop, and now her books are loved by millions. Or think about a football player who misses a goal. He feels sad, but he keeps playing. Failure happens to all of us students, workers, parents, everyone. When you fail, you might think, "I'm not good." But that's not true. Failing doesn't mean you're bad. It means you tried something hard. Trying is good, even if it doesn't work. So, don't feel alone when you fail. Everyone has bad days. The important thing is what you do next. When you fail, it's okay to feel sad or angry. These feelings are normal. If you don't do well on a test, you might feel upset. Or if you lose a race, you might cry. That's fine. Feelings show you care. You don't have to hide them. For example, imagine you want to draw a picture. You try, but it looks bad. You feel frustrated and throw it away. Let yourself feel that for a little while. Say, "I'm sad because I wanted it to be good." Then take a break. Go for a walk or listen to music. After some time, you'll feel better. Don't stay sad too long, but don't pretend it's nothing. Feeling sad helps you move on. Talk to someone too. A friend or family member can listen. Tell them, "I failed my test today, and I feel bad." They might say, "It's okay, you can try again." Hearing kind words makes you feel less alone. So, let your feelings out, and then start to think about the next step. After you fail, ask yourself, "Why did this happen?" Looking at the problem helps you learn. It's like fixing a mistake so it doesn't happen again. Be honest, but don't be mean to yourself. For example, if you fail a math test, think about it. Did you study enough? Did you understand the lessons? Maybe you didn't sleep well the night before. Write down what went wrong. You might say, "I didn't practice enough," or "I was too nervous." This isn't to feel bad, it's to know what to change. Let's say you tried to cook dinner, but it tasted bad. Ask, "Did I follow the recipe? Did I use too much salt? Maybe you were in a hurry." Next time, you can slow down and read the steps. Looking at failure like this is like being a detective. You find clues to do better. Don't blame everything on yourself. Sometimes things are hard, or luck isn't there. If you lose a game, maybe the other team was very strong. That's okay. Just look for what you can fix. Learning from failure is a big step to success. When you know what went wrong, make a plan. A plan helps you try again with hope. It's like a map to get you where you want to go. Keep it simple so you don't feel scared. For the math test, your plan could be, "I will study 20 minutes every day. I will ask my teacher for help." Write it down and start small. Maybe you study one page first, then two. Little steps feel easy and they add up. If you failed at cooking, your plan might be, "I will watch a cooking video and try a simple dish." A plan gives you something to do instead of feeling stuck. Tell someone your plan. Say to a friend, "I'm going to practice English every day. They can cheer you on or do it with someone. If you want to run faster but failed a race, run with a friend. Together, it's more fun and you help each other. Try your plan and see what happens. If it works, great. If not, change it. Plans are not perfect, they're tools to help you. Making a plan after failure shows you're strong. You're saying, I won't give up. Failure doesn't mean stop. It means try again. This takes courage because you might fail again. But every time you try, you get better. Think of it like riding a bike. The first time, you fall. The second time, you fall less. Soon, you ride well. For example, if you didn't win a singing contest, sing again. Practice a new song and join another contest. Each time, your voice gets stronger and you feel more confident. Or if you fail a job interview, apply to another job. Use what you learn, like speaking clearly or smiling more. Trying again is how you win. Don't think, I'll fail forever. That's not true. Every try teaches you something. Maybe the first test is 20%, the next is 40%, then 60%. You're moving up. Be brave and say, I can do this. Courage grows when you don't let failure stop you. Failure isn't all bad. It has good sides too. When you fail, you learn things you didn't know before. It makes you smarter and stronger. Look for the good parts so you don't feel only sad. For example, if you fail a game, you learn how to play better. You might say, now I know their tricks. That's a win. Or if you don't finish a book you're writing, you still wrote some pages. That's progress. Even small good things count. Failure also shows you care. If you didn't care, you wouldn't try. Trying means you have dreams. Maybe you want to be a doctor, so you study hard but fail a test. The failure shows your big goal. That's something to be proud of. Think of failure as a teacher. It says, here's what you need to work on. Without it, you don't grow. So, when you fail, look for one good thing. Say, I learned this, or I tried my best. It helps you feel better. You don't have to face failure alone. Asking for help is smart. Other people can give you ideas or support. They've failed too, so they understand. If you fail a school project, talk to your teacher. Say, I didn't do well, can you help me? They might explain it again or give you tips. Or tell a friend, I'm sad about this. Can we talk? Friends can make you laugh or say, you're doing great. That feels good. You can also look online. Search how to pass a test or how to cook rice. Videos and articles show you steps. People share their stories about failure too. Reading them helps you see you're not the only one. Asking for help isn't weak. It's strong because you're trying to get better. Use the people around you. They want you to succeed. When you fail, don't be hard on yourself. Don't say, I'm stupid or I can't do anything. That makes you feel worse. Be your own friend instead. Imagine your friend fails a test. You wouldn't say, you're bad. You'd say, it's okay, try again. Say that to yourself. After failure, tell yourself, I did my best. I'll do better next time. Kind words help you stay happy. Do something nice too. If you fail, eat your favorite food or watch a fun show. It's like a hug for yourself. Then, when you feel good, start again. Being kind keeps your heart strong. Failure is not the end of your story. It's one page. Life is long, and you have many chances. The most important thing is to keep going. Don't let failure stop you from your dreams. Think about a time you failed but got better. Maybe you fell off a bike but learned to ride. Or you burned food but cooked well later. You didn't stop then, so don't stop now. Every failure is a step to success. Look at people who didn't give up. Thomas Edison made a light bulb, but he failed many times first. He said, "I didn't fail. I found ways that don't work." You can think like that too. Each failure is a lesson, not a stop. Facing failure is hard, but you can do it. Know it's normal. Feel your feelings. Look at what went wrong. Make a plan. Try again. Find good things. Ask for help. Be kind and keep going. These steps turn failure into something useful. It's not about never failing, it's about what you do after. Next time you fail, don't be afraid. Say, "This is okay. I'll learn and try again." You're stronger than you think. Failure is just a moment, but your courage lasts forever. Keep moving, and soon, you'll see how far you've come.